It's midweek flow. Their insights, they got more to show. You feel the beat, you're in the know. With Kurt and Andy, watch that knowledge grow. They riff and ramble, stats and strat. Marketing gems, yeah, they chat all that. So grab your notes, come take a seat. Engagement's high, they're oh so neat. With Kurt and Andy, no retreat. Midweek musings, they can't be beat. They break it down in layman's terms. With every tip, watch your passion burn. Midnight chimes, but we're just starting. Sales and funnels, watch them charting. Kurt and Andy, like a duet so smooth, making complex simple in every move. Conversion magic in the air tonight, with tactics so sharp they're shining bright.
And there we are, just like that. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Wednesday Musing. And
Katanga.
Katanga. Katanga is always good in the morning. We got a few people watching already. We've got Ellie. What's going on, Ellie? And Mike H. Good morning.
Somebody who's been very active lately.
And Jerome. And Mr. Tony Prodger. What's going on, Tony? Stephen Davies. What's going on? These are the people that are showing up and saying hi. If you're in the school group, I'm sure you could watch us there. You're also watching us on YouTube. This is public on YouTube because we're going a little live and we're doing a promotion of a Society 11 members product. They're not going to give out any discount codes that are related to Society 11. There is a special for Society 11. Randy's going to be talking about that here in just a minute. But first, welcome, Randy.
Thank you very much, Kurt.
It's your first time on the school.
On this side and everything, yes. I'm normally just there in YouTube, and I'm missing glancing to the right and seeing all the comments.
That's why I try to show them down below. It's good to do it that way. Andy can't either, so I'm like the producer of the show at the same time. Andy is out this week. Andy has the man flu / nasty flu / stay in bed and don't do anything but drink chicken soup flu. So I talked yesterday with them, and yeah, the bed is the best place for them to be. So wish Andy a quick and full recovery from this nasty flu. It is something that seems to be going around. Not here, but maybe there. So it's that time of year. Fall sucks.
Cope with it better.
Exactly. Get a cup of soup and cope with it and enjoy. Get some tea, warm tea, honey. However you treat your flus, however you take care of it. I'll let my wife take care of mine because she is a nurse. So
I get compulsory jabbed because of my other ailments and conditions. So
I understand. So I hear that you have a nice little product coming out.
Yeah, well, launched yesterday, as it turned out.
Awesome.
We thought for a moment we'd broken the internet. We were in a mad panic because everybody was writing and telling us everything had gone down because of our launch.
Yep. You broke Cloudflare.
Thankfully, Cloudflare admitted it was their fault, not ours. So we're in the clear.
Warrior Plus was down. Some of my stuff was down because I use Cloudflare heavily.
I was literally at the gym on what I call Fit Club, which is pulmonary rehabilitation. But yeah, I was at the gym and I literally, my phone's sort of on silent while I'm in the gym. I came out the gym, put my phone back on, and it was just message after message after message. I'm sure you're aware, but I thought I'd best tell you. And it's like, I know, we knew this morning and we were hoping that being Cloudflare being as big as they were, that they would have had it fixed by now. And I literally jumped in the car, 20-minute drive home, and I thought, I'm going to have that many people to reply to. I'm going to make a coffee before I go up to the computer.
Right.
Made myself a coffee, took it up, came in the office. By the time I sat down, sales were coming in, it had all been fixed. And I was like, phew, all I've got to do is tell everybody, yeah, it's fine now, it's fine now, it's fine now.
Exactly.
So yeah, we had a half-an-hour disruption with a lot of people. Obviously, it was right at the opening of the launch, so a lot of people were hitting the page and not being able to follow through. So conversions looked awful, and the EPCs were at like 6 cents.
Right.
Well,
you can't.
At the end of the
help
day, it was well over $1 a click, so we're happy enough.
There we go. And you can't control what happens on the internet. And I'm guessing it was probably a DDoS of some sort. I don't think it was just Cloudflare just having a hiccup after an update because they didn't have any planned updates. I'm guessing something was one of the largest DDoSs I've ever seen. So
yeah, I mean, it was everything, wasn't it? There were so many sites affected. And
ChatGPT was down. You couldn't log into it because it utilizes
Claude. And on the Warrior Plus side of things, it's like, yeah, Warrior Plus was down. You could show our page, but the buy button wouldn't work. But
right.
Then on top of that, the video is hosted at Vimeo, and they were down.
And they were down, exactly. When you're dealing with a content distribution network, a CDN, and they go down and they have no way to route information, and they control, I think it's like 60% of the DNS routing now. That's huge. They're the people that you go to for mitigation of DDoS attacks, and they were hit. So this had to be gigantic in nature. That's the only thing I could think of.
I know it was bad as when, what was it last time? Was it the S3 servers?
Yes.
Yeah, you know, and again, you're thinking like everything we're relying on for the infrastructure of the internet is being hit.
Right, exactly.
And apparently AI is making it easier for the hackers to do DDoS attacks and stuff. So
to do trials, to do bots, to create bots. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Because not only can you create the bot, then you can create numerous VPN sessions or actually VPM, virtual private machines, to actually go do it at the same time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I think, yeah, I need to look at, I haven't got time this week, but I need to look in a couple of my agentic AI sessions. They seem to have stopped working since all this as well. So I'll have to go and check on that. But I must admit, that's something I'm only just getting into. I don't know if you've had any experience with it, Kurt, where people call them agents. They're not technically agents, but it's agentic in its flow, in that you've got step 1 goes to step 2, goes to step 3, goes to step 4, goes to step 5. And you end up with, you start with, can I get something posted on my Instagram? And you end up with a graphic and a description or a video posted on your Instagram. But
we used to use, several years ago, iMacros to do the exact same thing. It's nothing more than a automated way of creating macros. That's it.
And that's why I say it's agentic. It's not an agent, because it does one step. And the AI does that step and passes it on to another step where you've got a whole new prompt saying, now do this, and then pass it on to the next and a whole new prompt. Right. But yes, we're not getting that complex today, thankfully. Today's is Authenticity Engine. What I'd like to do, if it's all right, is I'll share the JV details first, and then we'll go into actually having a look.
I'm good with that.
I share my screen, and have I clicked share?
Click share, and then it should come up and ask you.
Oh, now it asks what screen. Dedicate one window for sharing. Oh, I've got lots of windows open. Can I skip?
You could do a complete entire screen, or in monitor. It should give you that availability.
All right, entire screen, yes. All right,
Yep.
it's just like everything else where I share screen now, whereby I usually use for our coaching programs. So then I can click onto here and share this and show whoever I'm talking to. And I presume you can see my screen.
We could see it now. Yep.
Fantastic. So this is the JB page for the Authenticity Engine, which is a GPT. Launched yesterday, car opened at 2 o'clock, and then it started working just after past in our time zone. So 9 a.m. Eastern, about 9:30, it was all fixed and working again. And you could get your link, or you can click to view the JB doc, which I'll show in a second. But this one's the standard typical JB page. There's a demo video there. So if anybody wants to promote, do mention your, if you've got like a 0 affiliate, new affiliate, low score, mention you're an S11 member. And I
Do
will,
that anyway. That way he could say, oh, you know what, S11's getting on board. So whether you got a low amount or not, just say, hey, Randy, I'm in S11.
Yeah. But specifically for the low, because we are rejecting them. Because as always, what happens with these things is you get a bunch of people that jump on and say, oh, I'll promote it. I've got a list of 50,000 and you know, 5,000 followers here, 50,000 there, and 4,500 mailing list, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm going to do a review video. And it's like, yeah, you haven't got a list at all because you've got no track record of sales. So
Right.
surely with 50,000 followers on your list or whatever, you would have a sale. And what we know is they're trying to do the launch chat thing that people have taught them, where they'll create a video, they'll scroll down the sales page, talk about the product, say how good it is when they haven't even seen it, and then put their link in the description. And I don't like it, because people who are doing genuine reviews, who bought the product and are reviewing the product and do a video, might be out-owed by the people that, you know.
Or they do the actual true launch jacking, talk about your product and say, here's something that's better.
Yeah, there's always that as well. So yeah, I tend to deny these people that have got 0 sales, but try and convince me they've been at the game for 5 years and they've got 50,000 followers and all the rest of it. But yes, from there, you get your affiliate link there and get your JB doc link, which now hopefully it's switched over, if everything's running smoothly, to the JB doc, where we just give you all the same information again. But it seems to be the thing now. People like these docs as opposed to just everything on a JB page, don't they?
Yep.
So we've got the doc. In the doc, again, you can follow it down and go, right, grab your affiliate link, click here to get your email swipes. On the email swipes, what I've also done there, this is a tip for anybody that doesn't want to promote. But if you're in S11 or even the Moneymakers Group or anything, here's how to get free access to a GPT other people have to pay for. I've got another GPT called the Swipe Email Stylist. And what this does is it rewrites swipe emails in one of 10 specific styles of marketer. So you can pick your style from the Pick Your Style guide. I mention that because we use the Pick Your Style guide in the Authenticity Engine as well. There's a user guide there linked. There's the actual Swipe Email Stylist GPT linked. And again, what it can do for you is it can take one of these swipe emails, but you can also have it rewrite it in the style that you prefer and add a helpful tip based on the sales copy. So you can then give it the sales copy and say, what else can you give as a helpful tip in case my customer can't afford to buy this? I still want to give them some value. So you can use a female stylist for that. So there's one little freebie that you're getting by being on this live presentation. You can hear about this and you can go to theauthenticityengine.com/JVS. And then from there to the doc, and then from the doc to the email swipes, which will then give you that access to the Swipe Email Stylist. So we can come back and have a look at that towards the end if you like. Going down there, we've got banners and graphics again. I will show you some if you like in a bit, because there's some cracking ones created by another GPT that I've got called AI Boxsmith. But to be fair, I did half in AI Boxsmith, and then I also asked it to give me the prompts for those, and I took those to Gemini Nano Banana, and I got some cracking ones from there as well. And then the rest is just the concert and the, breaking down the front end, The front end's the Authenticity Engine, just personal use. The upsell is if you want to sell it. And when I say sell it, I mean rebuild it. I give you the build doc. So you get a doc like this that tells you there's all the instructions, so you can copy all those in, along with the Pick Your 10 Style Marketers knowledge base. And where if you're using my version, it will finish after it's finished all the content and said, yeah, there's your output. It says, do you want some more custom GPTs? And it promotes my GPT Creator Club. If you buy the white label upgrade, obviously you rebuild the GPT, rename it, and you can put whatever you want in there. So that's part of what you get. You also get the user guide, which will tell you the best practice use for using it. It'll give you extra prompts as well as the starter ones that are in the actual, when you go into a GPT, usually have between 2 and 4 prompts. You just click a button to get started. There's some extra ones, some troubleshooting, some tips, and a bit of encouragement at the end. And then this is what we're talking about. It makes it work, basically. So should I go to the GPT first?
Yeah, that's fine.
So on here, obviously, go rewriting my chance. I'm just going to find something complex. See if that works. How to write a complex set? No, I want an example. Ooh, not really what I was
Complex
after.
sentences.
But just for the sake of argument, we'll grab that.
Awesome.
And we'll go rewrite this in my tone. And it's going to come up with some questions before we do anything. Now, here we go. We've got choices here. I can, and I'll just hide this little box here that says I'm showing this screen. I can click on here. I can add files and photos. And I can scroll right to the bottom of my desktop for this box called Write Like Me. And I can pop in here and I can give it examples of work that I've personally written. And then it will read through that lot and find my voice and then write like me. Alternatively, I can pick from one of 10 marketer styles, which was this one, where, excuse me, this one is probably the closest to my style, the friendly guide. And each of these 10 styles goes through and it tells you the tone, the personality, what they're known for, what they're ideal for, the key traits, and then an expanded description so that you can have a read through these.
Okay.
The product, and you can say, right, which one of these is me? Friendly guide, charismatic hustler, storytelling sage, tactical teacher, entertaining enterpriser, the tactical. Thought we had tactical teacher. Why is that said twice? There's a mess up on that one. Empathic encourager. Some of these terms. Experimental geek, authority figure. See, John Thornhill, who I work with, that's more his type of emails. Chill creator. That would probably be more like Andy. Or you can go through and go, well, people think I'm more this, or I think I'm that, and you could even tell it to blend friendly guide and tactical teacher or whatever. The third way is, if you noticed, I sort of skipped the middle one there. You could upload the brand voice starter sheet. So again, if people come up with the objection of, I don't have any writing samples, Randy, I'm brand new online, I just want to get going, I want AI to help, then that's fine. You don't have to upload writing samples. You can pick one of those 10 styles, or
Nice.
you can do this middle and say, I'll have the brand voice starter sheet filled in and uploaded. And this is just a quiz where you fill in the blanks. So you introduce yourself. And again, we would all do that differently. Hi, I'm Randy Smith, and I help marketers learn and understand AI, or use tools, or I coach marketers on product creation and funnel launching, etc., etc. However you would write it, fill it in, and then you pick a style here, and then you give us some more examples by writing 3 to 5 sentences on things here, sharing a quick tip, telling a story about a challenge you faced, inviting somebody to take the next step with you, Also, words that you love to use and words that you never want to see in your copy. And then when you've done all that and completed it, you can upload that to the GPT. So now it's got 3 choices. It can go through your writing style and work you out from there. It can go through your brand voice chart sheet and tell you what it thinks your writing style is going to be. Or you can just pick a writing style from the 10 marketers. Which option? So for speed, I'm going to go option 3. And I'd be number 1, the friendly guide. So he's locked that in. Now go ahead and paste in the rewrite. So we had that complex sentence contained 1 independent clause and 1 or more dependent clauses joined by a subordinating conjunction or a relative pronoun. Okay. I know I would not use big words like that because I struggle to say big words.
Conjunction, junction, what's your function? That's the first thing that popped in my head there.
So if I scroll that back down so you can see both. So that started with all that, and you heard me stuttering along as I tried to read it. This one goes, a complex sentence is just a regular sentence with a bit extra attached, rather. You have one part that can stand on its own and one part that can't. The dependent part is connected with words like because, who, which, that, and so on. You see, that's so much more, just that sentence alone.
It's clearer.
When they say that's a complex sentence, it's like, well, they're describing a complex sentence, but I think that sentence itself is a complex sentence, as in the terminology to understand it all. Whereas that is so much clearer and friendly, and yeah. And then I don't know if it's going to be able to change this much. I'm happy because we won the game. That's the same. The first part can stand alone. The second part needs to be the first part to make sense. All right, that's explaining it. And then another example. Right, so that works by itself. Yeah, there's not a lot you could change. That is very simple and straightforward, isn't it? If you remember one thing, remember this: a complex sentence has a main idea that can stand alone and a helper idea that needs support. And then, as I mentioned to you, if you bought the white label, that there would be your link, because you'd rebuild the whole thing and add your link in there. So anybody that you could either sell access, give it as a bonus, put it free in the GPT store with 800 million users able to find you. And whoever gets to use this, if they're using it often and they like it, they're going to see whatever link you've put in at the bottom of their output. And then potentially you've got a chance to get clicks and build your list and make sales and what have you. But that's basically a good little, I think that first sentence is the best example there, showing you how it finds the style and guide and what have you, and then rewrites the whole thing in that style so that it sounds like me. And I would write like that, but not like that. Whereas you seem to know exactly what all that meant and said, Kurt, so I would imagine your style would be different to my style.
Yeah, I'm a little bit more technical and brash and bland.
I wonder if we go back, there was a technical somebody, wasn't there? Let's charismatic, no, tactical, no, the geek, wasn't it? The experimental
tactical teacher would be probably pretty close too.
Tactical teacher. So number 6. So let's go back into there and go same text, but as number 6, the tactical teacher. Please, just to cost Mr. Altman a few more million.
Right.
Amazes me. He says, "Oh, update, please and thank you. It's costing us a fortune in electricity bills." And I'm like, I was brought up to say please and thank you. I can't help it.
I know. So I do the same.
In what we hope is your style, Kurt. And that's just a complete different rewrite, isn't it?
Yeah, it's more linear. It's got step by step. Yeah, that's more like me.
Yeah. So this way, hopefully, the 10 styles would, somebody will be able to find themselves in the 10 styles. Alternatively, you can upload the brand voice, or you can attach your own samples of writing and what have you. So that's the Authenticity Engine, and I literally use mine. I've got mine. Where is he? There he is. There, and I use it literally daily. If I go back to this one down here, or is that the one we've just done? No, this one down here. There's Barb's offer. There's our own. There's email that John said, hey, use this email, but you need to rewrite it, Randy. I'm like, yeah, change that one for me. There you go. I've rewrote it. There was, oh yeah, I don't know if you saw this. I think no, I don't like it. Disney Channel actor Callum Worthy has launched 2WAI.
Yeah.
So you can film your granny while she's alive, and then when she's gone, you can talk to her, and your grandkids can talk to her until they're adults. And it's like, no, come on. That just reminded me too much of people that get stuck on the spiritual church thing, where they're going to go and try and talk to dead people all the time instead of communicating with people that are living around them. So I wasn't sure on that one, but I reported on it because it is a new AI thing. So yeah, but where I get the article, I'll find the article, and then I'll just say, right, now rewrite the article in my style and tone. So I do use it every day for blog post articles, rewriting emails, rewriting swipe emails, all that type of thing. So that is the GPT. We've shown you it. We've shown you the swipe email page where you can get free access to, and here it is. I'll show you that one quickly, and I'll be sure to mention this and give it to everybody in S11. So you can just get a swipe email and paste it in, or you can analyze the product, got subject lines, or add the helpful tip. So again, you can rewrite the swipe in those same 10 marketer styles. You can rewrite the swipe, just paste the swipe in, rewrite it, but add a helpful tip. In fact, have I still got that other one open? I have. Let me grab that and grab my version. Copy that. Let's go right. Rewrite this swipe. So again, it asks questions. This isn't what we're selling, but we've given this to JVs, so I'm giving it to you guys. So the full swipe email.
We'll take it.
Right, so paste that in, and then I'll go sales page URL. Copy that again and go sales URL. What else did it want? And the style, number style. Well, I'll change it to yours. So it was number 6. Tactical teacher. Empathic encourager, where that tactical teacher was repeated on that one. There was a mistake. Right, so that's those. And also, you can also check any optional tweaks you'd like. So I want to add a helpful tip section. So plus add a helpful tip.
Nice. That's a nice addition.
Yeah, this is what I like about the swipe email stylist is I wanted to make something that newbies could say, right, we're not to use the swipe emails, because if we all say it, don't use the swipe emails, and everybody just copies and pastes the
It's a
swipe
guide.
email.
It's a guide only.
So it's like, don't use the swipe email. So you can put it in here, have it rewritten, but then just to ensure, you can then say, right, and let's add a tip section. So you're giving more value and benefit to your reader, even if my thinking is always, I know there's people on the list that can't afford, so I want to help them. So even if they can't buy the product, they can. And it's like, if you're getting ready to jump into Authenticity, here's a quick tactic to maximize your time. Block out 15 minutes uninterrupted. This is my voice session. Open the tool, speak or type in real phrases, not perfect marketing speak. Hit go, let the engine convert your genuine voice into content. It speeds everything up and it keeps your message. So nice little helpful tip added in amongst the rewritten email. Now this one's rewritten my friendly style email into the tactical style. So if you try to log in this afternoon, The internet decided to test us all. You weren't imagining things. The tech pillars, shout out to Cloudflare, flipped into router has a meltdown mode. Websites, apps, logins kaput. And then here's the play-by-play, which again, this is what you were saying. You're like, isn't it? The step-by-step. The panic. Did we crash the internet? Was it something Randy clicked? Can AI actually make me bring down the global infrastructure? Reality check. It wasn't us. It was Cloudflare. Resolution. We're back. Everything's fine. Ready for you. Proof. The feedback's already rolling in. Helpful tip. If you tried earlier, found the glitchy mess, then click now. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for rolling with the punch. And yep, it's pretty sweet to be building something so good it nearly melted the web. P.S. If you're ready to finally use content that sounds like you, now's the perfect moment. Let's go. So yeah,
Nice.
rewritten it in that step-by-step style as compared to my, just having a laugh with it style, etc. So that's a swipe email stylist. It's slightly different, but yeah, it's got the added bonus of the features. Helpful tips or whatever other bits you wanted adding in there. So I will list that for S11. You don't have to buy this to get that. You just have to go to the JV page and click the link. And we will do the S11 special so that one, if you're just watching this on the public web, I'm closing most of these now. I've got one that I will quickly try and show, which is in my downloads. Yeah, I can go off straight to it. There we go. And this is a bump offer. So for anybody that knows where to get the link from, after Kurt and I are finished, I haven't put the post up yet. I will put the post up. The Authenticity Engine front end is $9.95 for personal use. It's $27 for the upsell if you want the white label, but personal use, if that's all you want, is $9.95. We then have an order bump because we thought, again, something my daughter said, what if we want to sound like our voice, but we still don't know what to actually write about that? And I was like, oh, crikey. So in this one, we've got 365 content idea generator. And these are literally, there's a welcome and how to use the guide. And then month one, finding your voice. There's 31 prompts here. So you just grab something like this, create a 200-word email explaining why I started my brand or business and who I truly want to help, keep it warm and honest and not salesy. Or, but whichever, anything at random. In fact, the first one was a longer one. Write a short social post sharing the story of how I first realised my message mattered. Keep it conversational, inspiring like me, talking to a friend, and by asking the readers what sparked their own journey. So by popping these into the Authenticity Engine, you've literally got 365 days of content where, again, you'd only have to add the smallest bit extra to make it be able to write the article or social post or whatever it might be. Blog. There's a bonus 52 blog posts as well as the 365, beginner's guide to whatever, explaining my core topic simply as if told to novices, or 5 biggest mistakes people make when they do whatever and how to avoid them, but all written in your style and tone. And that way, once you've got your style and tone, you just keep that up. You could literally sell your business on. And somebody could take over and use the same tools and continue as you. So awesome. That's the Authenticity Engine. And whoa, that's trippy.
Yep.
Reminds me of why I've got issues.
I got that taken care of. There we go.
So that's the Authenticity Engine. The bump offer's $5. So that way, if you don't purchase it, when you see the S11 thread, you'll be able to get that. By contacting me after you've made a purchase of the $10 offer. So, right.
So the Society 11 special offer is you buy the front end, just reach out to Randy through school or Facebook, either which one would you prefer?
We can do it on school. They can private message me on school.
Tell you what, everyone just comment down below on the thread, hey, Randy, I purchased, and he'll PM you the information. Yeah. That'd probably be the easiest. And then we'll go from there. So it's basically like a 30% off for Society 11, which is great. It's a good Society 11 special because I know it's not available anywhere else. So awesome. So this is Wednesday.
I just realized, I've just been totally upfront. I've just realized I gave one affiliate. One affiliate has that. so it's not exactly exclusive. So
It's the best though. There's no one that has a better deal.
We're going to have that, but no, I'm also going to say I've got one that I just created the other day that my daughter said, "Oh, I love this one, Dad. I'm using it every day now." Email subject line master.
Okay.
I will throw that in as well to make sure that
Awesome.
this is definitely Society 11 exclusive. Nobody else has even got that yet. I haven't even added it to my own club yet. I've literally just created it. It's
Nice.
based on, so GPT based on 40 copywriting frameworks.
Okay.
Paste in the email once you've done your email, which we've now got the tools to do, and then go, now give me 25 subject lines for that.
Beautiful.
And it'll give you 5 curiosity subject lines, 5 statistics, numbers, or whatever, 5, whatever it is. So it'll give you 5 lots of 5 subject lines. And the way I use it, because my daughter loved it, but then I sent her a quick message and said, yeah, but you've only used it for your subject line. I said, after your subject line, most autoresponders now let you put a preview line in. I said, so I actually go through those.
Pre-header. Yeah.
I pick one for the subject, and then I pick one for the preview text.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Awesome.
So if I don't price that, remind me on. So email subject line master, the swipe email stylist, and Tony, I know you purchased the front end and the upsell, and that's why I suddenly thought, yeah, if we throw some extras in here, Tony, you'll be able to shout me and go, oh, good, I'll have the email subject line master and the swipe email stylist, please.
There we go. Awesome. So Randy's going to put that in the group inside of school. Hit him up, give him lots of love. Also, give him thumbs up. Tell him thanks, and we will see you guys on Friday. And hopefully, Andy will feel better by then. Randy, thank you very much for coming online and showing us.
Yeah, I was going to say, is there not any questions or whatever? But I suddenly thought you only usually do about 30 minutes, don't we? My apologies. That happens with me.
No worries. When you've got something that you're passionate about, you could go on and on and on and on and on. I understand that. Trust me, I understand that.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Society 11. And we will see you guys on Friday or tomorrow if you're going to be jumping into the co-working room inside of school. And that's every Thursday about the same time as it is right now. So we'll see you then.